Yeah, man. It's the homie Hood Legend back with another video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below to stay in tune with everything going on over here at the Hood Sports Reporter channel. We got Shedeur Sanders. He balled the hell out. You know what I'm saying? The same asses that you kiss on the way up is the same asses that you got to kiss on the way down. And all these reporters, coaches, and all these teams that passed up on him need to line up and stretch the line around the block to kiss his ass. You know why? Because he went out there and showed all 32 NFL teams why they made a mistake in not drafting him. That's what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shedeur Sanders was projected to be the number one pick in the draft. But somehow he fell all the way, not from day one to day two to day three. This man fell out of the number one pick all the way to the fifth round. You know what I'm saying? Cam Ward went number one, and salute to Cam Ward. A lot of these rookies have been looking good. You know what I'm saying? But when it's like the number ones in there playing, we go see how they go, you know what I'm saying? Like, sit back there and determine what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the field. But Shedeur Sanders went out there and balled out. He balled out. 2 touchdowns. He showed you to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's time, baby. It's time. It's time to go out there and show these people what you got. You know what I'm saying? Shedeur Sanders ain't playing with these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he did on that field Friday night was letting the world know, New Orleans Saints, y'all made a mistake. The Pittsburgh Steelers, y'all made a mistake. The Tennessee Titans, y'all made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Even the San Francisco 49ers, you need somebody to back up Brock Purdy. We know Brock ain't all that, you know what I'm saying, like healthy and all that. This man get hit one good time and he's out of the game. We seen what happened a couple years ago when he went against the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, a lot of these teams that passed on Shedeur is now sitting back like, damn, we should have drafted this guy. We had him on our draft board, but we passed him up. We should have drafted this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now that Shedeur is balling out, he needs to be the number one quarterback. Forget Joe Flacco. Flacco, I get it. You 40, you 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a good year with Cleveland a couple years ago, took him to the playoffs. But I feel like now is a changing of the guard. I feel like Shedeur Sanders is really a changing of the guard. He can go in there. He can bring a spark to the city. The dog pound. We know how the dog pound feel. Once the dog pound anoint him that number one quarterback, y'all ain't going to have another choice but to put him up there. Because the dog pound is going, hey, we want Shedeur to play. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I feel like he needs to, with that performance he had on Friday, he needs to catapult and jump over Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and all the other quarterbacks, Kenny Pickett, all of them, because all them dudes broke up. They broke up right now. You know what I'm saying? They're like a bad relationship. They just broke up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like what they need to do is just put Shedeur at number one and at least see what he can do. See what he can do. That's the only thing you can do is see what he can do. And then when you see what he can do, and if it translates on camera, then it's 100. Everything is good. Everything is 100. But if he don't work out, which I doubt, you know what I'm saying? Because what he done out there with the other guys, imagine if he had Njoku. Imagine if he had Jerry Jeudy out there. You know what I'm saying? We already know the Browns got a solid defense. That defense is always going to keep him in games. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Shedeur needs to be that quarterback to not lose the game for him. Just don't lose us the game. Don't make a mistake. He ain't have no turnovers, no picks. And I'm not saying he's going to go a full season without any turnovers or picks. But at the same time, if he protect the football and don't lose the game for him, then hey, things might turn out to be 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm betting the house on Shedeur. I'm keeping it real. I'm betting the house on this dude. I ain't sitting here dragging my feet, you know what I'm saying, wondering if he go be a star. This man is a star. Ever since he set foot on that field in Jackson State, he was a star. He was a star at Colorado, and he's going to be a star at the next level in the NFL. They just want to kind of like brush his stardom up under the rug a little bit, kind of humble him, make him feel humble, make him feel like he ain't doing nothing. But you doing a damn good job, man. You doing a damn good job, for real. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of teams look good. It's football time, baby. It's football time. The Ravens, you see the Ravens look good. They look good out there, even though Lamar didn't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though Derrick Henry didn't play, they look pretty damn solid on the field. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. They look solid. You know what I'm saying? Like The Rams look pretty solid out there. You know what I'm saying? They even had Stetson Bennett out there throwing dimes. You know what I'm saying? Last night versus the Cowboys. Dak didn't play, so we don't know what Dak looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, a lot of these teams are looking real nice. The Arizona Cardinals, they might be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, might fight for a playoff position this year with Kyler Murray and all the other guys that's out there on the field with them. Then you had the quarterback for the Giants. He went out there, the rookie for the Giants. He went out there and had a good showing. You know what I'm saying? How long is Russ gonna be in command of the helm at the, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback spot when you got a rookie out there that's throwing dimes? You know what I'm saying? So Russ, your days might be numbered in New York. You know what I'm saying? You just a bridge quarterback, just to get to him. And now that we got him, we don't need you anymore. Jameis, you might be out the door. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like a lot of these new quarterbacks are coming in, but the thing is, the coaches and the coaching staff and the quarterbacks coach don't know how it's going to translate to the NFL. So now they're dragging their feet. Back in the day when you had Tim Couch and all these other guys coming out and, you know what I'm saying, like Aaron Rodgers and all these dudes, they would like, not necessarily Aaron Rodgers because he sat behind Brett, but all these other guys that they was bringing out, you know what I'm saying, they was throwing them in the fire. Like either you sink or you swim. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes sunk, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Ryan Leaf and, you know what I'm saying, guys like that. They did not have good careers. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at that. You know, now they kind of like playing double dutch with the quarterback. They don't really want to throw the quarterback out there. And some people say it's ruining the quarterback and you're ruining the kid. Kind of like how the Jets did Zach Wilson. And they threw him in the fire. He didn't do too well. They brought Aaron Rodgers in there. He didn't do too well. So it really couldn't be Zach Wilson. I felt like it was maybe the system or the team or the coaching. You know what I'm saying? Because Aaron Rodgers didn't flourish under the same, you know, coaching staff and people that he had around him when, you know, he got into that building in New York. But it's just a lot of things that with the NFL that happens, man. You got to look at this because if you really sit and look at it, the San Francisco 49ers made a big mistake. You know what I'm saying? When they had a chance to actually draft Aaron Rodgers or Alex Smith. And that brings me to this conversation since we were talking about the Jets and Aaron Rodgers and all this, that, and the third. The San Francisco 49ers had a chance to draft Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was going to be the number one pick in the draft that year. It was either him or Alex Smith. Aaron Rodgers went to Cal. He went to Cal. Alex Smith went to Utah. You know what I'm saying? Alex Smith was, quote unquote, a more dual threat, a better threat of a quarterback with his legs. You know what I'm saying? So the San Francisco 49ers end up picking Alex Smith over Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers went to Green Bay. Alex Smith went to San Francisco. Before 5 years was even here, Alex Smith was in Kansas City. He was out of there. He was out of San Francisco. He was gone. And when he was gone, Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback that was winning the Super Bowls. So sometimes these guys in these draft rooms get it wrong. That's my point. These guys in these draft rooms can get it wrong. They're not always right. Just because they have on a name on their tag, on their name or whatever the case may be, they're not always right. Because in this position, Alex Smith was not a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. He just wasn't. And everybody knew it. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the tape and you see what Aaron Rodgers was doing at Cal and what Alex Smith was doing in Utah, it's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? We all see how the careers played out. As time went on, Alex Smith didn't even want to push the ball down the field for the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Rodgers turned into that gunslinger that he once was, that he kind of learned more under Brett Favre, what he sought for those couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Until he got his shot and then took off. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys in these draft rooms, they don't be 100. They don't get it right. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know what they're talking about. So I feel like Shedeur just needs to go play his game. Play your game and let the film do the talking. You don't got to say too much. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Do y'all think that Shedeur is going to be the starter for the Cleveland Browns? Is he going to have a solid season? Will he go out there and be able to perform at a high level with the ones? You know what I'm saying? Even though that, you know, he wasn't picked at a high draft number. You know what I'm saying? It ain't where you pick. It's what you do after you get picked. You know what I'm saying? So people got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So with Shedeur, go out there and play your game, homie. Go out there and play your game. And all these other rookie quarterbacks and rookie receivers and corners and, you know what I'm saying, like defensive ends, all positions. Y'all go out there and do y'all numbers, man. Do y'all numbers. With all that being said, it's the homie Hood Legend, Hood Sports Reporter. Hit the comment button, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, I'm out.